Kukuleo Senpai Squad and Tomadashis, welcome back to another episode of Gotham Impostors. Well, if somebody gives you the ability to see into your future, will you do it? Coming soon, a theater near you. A boy must discover what he should do with the power that his knowledge that he has to know the future. But would that ruin his future? Or would it devastate his past? Yeah, welcome back, folks. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna talk about. I guess you could say. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna talk about, but yeah. But yeah, if somebody did give me that ability, I probably wouldn't do it, because usually I'm kind of like a baby and things. Like, I was like, I don't want, like, sometimes whenever I'm sick, I was like, it feels like I'm dying, basically. But, you know, that's why the main thing is I don't want to do it. Plus, if I do it, I'd be scared all my life, because, you know, like, you know that, what was that, December 21st thing, you know, 2012 thing, the world ends, supposedly ends. I was literally one of those guys that would be scared, like, oh shoot, the world's ending. I was scared. I was on Xbox Live. I think I was in the party, probably. I don't have no idea. Xbox Live party, not the actual party. I was at my house. It was like 11, supposedly at 12 midnight was gonna happen, and I was like really scared all my life, basically. Maybe around when I was 10, or when I first heard it, that was like kind of scared me through life, basically. So that kind of thing, like, if it's bad news, like, in my future self is like, it's bad news, like, oh shoot, maybe I don't want to know. But I guess when I think about it, maybe it'd be a good thing, because maybe I can change it. Like, oh, maybe I'm going the wrong path, maybe I should do this. Like, instead of going to college, I'm going to get a job instead. That kind of stuff. I don't know, it probably will scare me. Or maybe the one I wouldn't take is like, when you die, like, what's the answer? When would I die? Like, would it be tomorrow, today, the next day, the next 10 years? I don't know. That's the one I wouldn't want to know. That would scare the hell out of me. I know some people would like give it more encouragement, but for me, I'd be like, no way, Jose. I'd be way too scared. I'd be like, oh shoot. Or maybe you can prevent it. But what if it's one of those fixed times? Like, you have to, like, you can't change it, basically. I don't know. That's the kind of reason I don't want to know. But I don't know. Would I take it, though? I don't know. I think part of me probably don't want to take it, because I don't know if it'll be good news or bad news. But if it's good news, I want to know it. Or plus, if I do know, like, the knowledge, I don't want to, like, distract myself. Like, oh, okay, I'll be a game designer in the future. I don't want nothing to prevent that. Like what classes I took and what I did. But you gotta make it perfect. You gotta make it exactly. I don't think you can change anything. Like, instead of raising your hand on the question, but in the future, if you didn't know the knowledge that you know with the game design, will you still raise your hand? Because, you know, you didn't raise your hand at first, but you know the answer though. Aha! See, that's the loophole right there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy talk, but I don't know. I just don't want nothing to, like, put me in another direction than being a game designer. Just go straight to game designing. By the way, that's what I actually wanted to be when I was in high school, but not in high school no more, so now I want to do this. A lot easier. Game design is pretty cool. Maybe we could do indie games, because there's a lot of opportunities you could do by that. But I don't know. Would you take the opportunity to, like, know the future or how you die, or I don't know. I don't know. Comment below. What do you think? It's an interesting question, basically. Hot in here, by the way. I don't know. I wish I could still do that, but college these days is, like, really expensive. To do the game design thing is really expensive. Plus, I don't have the brain power. I'm not really smart, if you will. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I don't know. The only person that's stopping me really is me, basically. I mean, I could probably just get financial aid and, you know, do that thing and just study as much as I can, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't do it, because I actually have this great idea for an anime, 2 great ideas for an anime, but what's stopping me is trying to draw, and I really never got around to it, so that's what's kind of like stopping me. I just gotta have the time, basically, or yeah, the time. I just gotta stop being lazy. That's the problem right there. See, that kind of thing. Like, would I become a game animator? Like, have my own anime show? First, of course, I'd become a manga, but I don't know. That'd be interesting to know, if you will. I don't know. I will enjoy it to know what happens, but like I said, I'd be kind of scared. I'm a baby, folks. I'm a baby. I don't like to hear bad news. I don't like to hear bad news. I've been kind of interested in doing the radio. I wouldn't mind being like intern on the radio station and just see how you do. I think being a radio host is kind of easier than being a GameCube. Not GameCube. Being on YouTube. Ha! GameCube. YouTube. That kind of rhymed. I think it'd be a lot easier because on YouTube, you actually have to talk for like 11 minutes. Usually I go past that. Usually these episodes, Rainbow Six, Batman, Space, Dead Space, supposed to be Rainbow was the 11, 12, but that went over. Batman, I'm trying to do exactly 11, 17. Hopefully, if you see the video, if I did, I have no idea. But Space supposed to be 10, 21, but I went overboard as well. I think I went 13 minutes. But yeah. But in radio, you really just gotta talk maybe 5 minutes. After that, just play your favorite, not favorite music, but one of your music that you want to hear. Basically, like if I want to hear Imagine Dragons, it's time to be. Or I'll actually put Linkin Park. If you want to put like Linkin Park, Breaking the Habit. No, not Breaking the Habit. In the End. That kind of stuff. And then after that, I'd be like, oh, hey, did you hear in the news that on blah, 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 this and so it'd be like blah, blah, blah. You just say that probably for 3 minutes. And after that, you just go to the commercials. Pretty sure it's harder than it looks because I'm pretty sure you have to have a playlist. Or I don't know how they do it. But maybe they have a playlist and they just like, after like almost the last song, the playlist you made. And then you make another 7 group of music. Then when you're in the 6th one, you make another playlist and so on and so on, and then talk about something or promote like controls. It's only $9.95 at this one store that that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's because YouTube is kind of hard to be actually entertaining, if you will, because I was actually planning to talk about that future thing, but in the end I just talk about this. I don't know. What if you guys work in a radio station? Let me know how it is. Is it good? Is it a good job? I don't know I don't think intern pays anything. I don't know. I actually don't think they actually pay. Maybe a little bit. $5 an hour. Will you take that if it's a radio station? Or I wouldn't mind making my own radio station. Whenever I said like it'd be interesting having the radio on YouTube, and look at that, there was a radio station on YouTube was pretty funny, honestly. I was like, that's pretty funny. I just thought of that whenever I did Garnia. And it happened, folks. There was something called DJ or something, a good way to study or something. And yeah, I was like, oh man, that was my idea. But that was technically not my idea. But take where you will, folks. Take where you will. Little victories, some big victories, if you will. I don't know. Probably wonder how long I will be doing YouTube. Probably until I die, folks. Till I die. So I keep trying to get good at this game, or maybe I play a different game in the future, but I have no idea. So I don't know the future, unless the future holds like I want to know like if it does have like a cheat. Like I wouldn't mind knowing, like let's say I'm doing anime, right? Like I want to do that idea that I have for a good anime. I'm about to say podcast, but good anime. Like that's what I want to know. Would it be a failure or would it be successful? Because if it turns out to be a failure, I would like, all right, well, I'm not continuing this if it turns to failure in the future. But maybe it tells me, after you continue this for a little bit more, something more will happen. That kind of stuff. See, that kind of stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm going with. At first, if it did come to a failure, I'd be like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. But if it turns something successful, then I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I can do this for a living. Oh, cool. And that kind of stuff. If I keep going for like anime stuff, because I actually want to make my own anime. I think that's pretty cool and interesting because you gotta like entertain people. I just want to be an entertainer somehow. Because when I was working at this one amusement park, it was really cool. It was like farming place. I don't know. That's what's called, farming place. And basically it has zip lines, a shooting range where you shoot pumpkins, a moon bounce where you just bounce. That was a cool job. I was trying to get a job at Mickey Mouse, Robot Dude. That's actually family restaurant, just like Chuck E. Cheese, but it's not. It's just called Robot Dude. Trying to get a job there, but never called me back. I guess I just want to be an entertainer, like try my best to be entertaining and do. I guess I never thought of that. Wow, I just thought of that now. I never realized that until now, folks. Seriously, that's why kind of one of those things I did. Why I like doing this, like. I never quit, like, basically. But I do really need to get around to it, like, drawing and stuff. I said that in Bioshock, one of the Bioshock episodes, but I never got around to it. I just need to have time. I need a schedule. Like, when you were in high school, you have this time schedule. Basically, you have a schedule. Basically, you have to follow. Like first period will be math. Well, when I was in high school, my first one was I don't know what it was called, flower shop or something. You had to like take care of flowers, but the teacher I had was kind of like, he didn't really care. Honestly, he was like, okay, you guys do your own thing. Oh, okay, cool. For like all my years, that was the only one I remember in my schedule is I guess when I was a senior, basically, because I keep reliving it every time I fell asleep, because that makes me fall asleep for some reason. I know it's weird, but it makes me fall asleep for some reason. I just think about it like, oh, okay, I went this, I got out of school, then I just sit on the I just stand up on the cafeteria, then when the bell rings, I went back to my first class. But yeah, that teacher was kind of funny, but I don't know, he was going through, because apparently his wife was cheating and blah, blah, blah. I don't remember his name, so I can't tell you who it is. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't even tell you who it is. But yeah, poor guy. Wonder what he's doing now. Maybe he's happy, maybe he's not around no more, I don't know. But yeah, what was I going through this? What was I talking about? I forgot. See, another thing, that's why I hate forgetting, folks. Seriously, hate forgetting. Well, I guess that's the end of this episode, folks. I forgot what was the main story, but will you cheat on life or will you not? Will you just ruin on your life? I don't know. Thank you for watching, folks. Subscribe, like, favorite show, and I'll see you tomorrow. Description below of the games they're playing. Hope you check them out. Comment below, folks. Do you like this game? Do you hate this game? Did I do good? Did I do bad? Most I did bad, I know. And if you got any questions for me, just comment below and let me know, folks. I wouldn't mind interacting with you guys. Have a good one, folks, and see you later. Martin, like always, have an exceptional day. The next one should be Death Space, so hopefully I see you there. Have a good one, folks, and see you later.